Good morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Jaden Miller.
And I'm Cam Madrano.
Upperclassmen are being enrolled in CP English 9 and 10 classes due to the lack of participation in credit recovery courses.
When a student fails an English 9 or 10 class, they must choose between one of two options: take credit recovery over the summer or even after school in the fall, or re-enroll in those classes during the school year. English teacher Denise Weiss urges students to complete credit recovery outside of school hours.
There might be some kids that just for whatever reason can't, they're not in town or they are working or whatever, but if they can't do it during summer school, then they need to do it in the fall after school. We have been advocating for them to be in credit recovery, not taking up seats. We only have so many resources. We allocate those resources, and if those kids are unsuccessful the first time, they really need to be looking at alternatives.
Senior Jacob Coons has chosen to recover his English credits after school due to his busy summer schedule.
I went on vacation so I couldn't finish it. I have to make it up, but it's better than being in English 10 class as a senior, throughout the whole school day, or throughout the term. You can do most of it at home though. You just go to meet with the teacher and everything.
But there were kids who didn't bother to show up the whole summer and did not take the opportunity they were given. So they should be in a credit recovery now after school, not in a regular class.
Junior Jaheim Say is currently enrolled in CP English 10 to make up his credits.
I feel like it's a little weird to be upperclassmen in classes I should have been doing last year, but I'm fine with it. It's the same thing. As an upperclassman, when you fail a class and go back into it, I feel like you get more support than you did the first year, because they know you probably didn't get the material and stuff.
Students unable to complete the credit recovery programs over the summer should contact counselors regarding after-school recovery process.
Roseville High School's new staff, Steve Fischer, has made his first appearance as the photography teacher on campus.
With his new role, Fischer hopes to focus the program on building character and relationships.
I want them to value themselves and their work, and I want to let them know that. I hope to make not just better photographers, but better human beings is what I'm hoping to do. And you have so many different teachers that you have a tendency to kind of withdraw and maybe not get as involved and make connections. But I'm hoping I can make some connections, but that's going to take some time.
He geared his first lessons toward creating those connections with students.
Because I need to know who you are.
Photography student Braden Nanas looks forward to the friendships and experiences the new year will provide.
I like using cameras, I like taking pictures, they're like memories. And I just do it to have fun, to have memories, and make new friends.
This is photography's first year as a CTE course.
Last year, RJUHSD deemed Tuesdays after 3-day weekends collaboration days. This will not apply to the next Tuesday.
We now go to Braden Holcomb for sports.
Good morning, and welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Braden Holcomb. Four-year girls varsity water polo player Shannon Young is set to break the record for career goals at Roseville High School this year. We now go to Dylan Rose for more.
Currently, the record for number of goals scored in girls water polo is 209, set in 2003. This year, senior Shannon Young sits at 167 to start the season. Teammate Annie Hopez is optimistic for Young's potential after seeing her grow for the last 4 years and wants to remain supportive for her.
I think to just continue to be her teammate and most importantly, continue to be her friend, in and out of pool deck. I've seen her progress over the last 4 years and continue to become a better player and continue to become a better shot, and it's amazing to see that she's getting so close to something that's potentially amazing and something crazy to break.
Young is hoping that the underclassmen will share the same passion that she has for the sport.
It's been a huge role ever since I was a freshman. The upperclassmen have always kind of pushed me to step out of my comfort zone and just to really push as hard as I can. And now it's nice to kind of have some of the younger, like juniors and even some sophomores on varsity, being able to kind of support me in that goal.
Young hopes that her success will inspire her fellow teammates to work hard and push themselves.
I try and push them to show up to practice every day, try their hardest and just put everything they have into the sport and just really fall in love with it, kind of like I did. So.
And don't forget to wear white to tonight's whiteout football game against Rio Americano, where the first 100 students in the Tiger Cage will receive a free white bandana. And that's all on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. I have the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Braden.
Over the summer, 2 movie trailers for possibly the most popular anime shows around dropped, one for My Hero Academia 2 Heroes and the other for Dragon Ball Super Broly. Firstly, Dragon Ball Super Broly will be a reboot of the classic movie Dragon Ball Z Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, and it looks very good for the reboot. The animation looks kind of different from the extremely smooth animation that was in Dragon Ball Super, but either way I expect this movie to be incredible. From the trailer, Broly goes up against Vegeta, Golden Frieza, and Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which just goes to show Broly's strength in this movie. A quick glimpse of Goku returning to his Super Saiyan God form too just looks amazing. It also looks like they will be going into a little bit of Saiyan history too, which will be awesome considering this movie is canon. At the end of the trailer, they show Broly entering his legendary Super Saiyan form, which will just be so powerful that the only thing that could beat it was Ultra Instinct, which will no doubt make an appearance.
He's getting stronger!
Next, My Hero Academia 2 Heroes will be the first time the heroes make it onto the big screen. This movie most likely takes place after the most recent season of the show, and by the look of Midoriya's powers, that would be about right. The plot of the movie seems to be that an island with a ton of pro heroes and all the main characters are taken hostage, and it looks like this movie will be incredible. The only powers really extensively shown are Midoriya's, and while they are cool, I'm hoping some new abilities will make an appearance in this movie. Its release is planned for September 25th, so definitely be on the lookout for a fuller review of that. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Jackson. RHS's new drama teacher has begun acting out her goals for the program.
After spending time getting to know her students, new drama teacher Jennifer Saigeon is developing the program to suit her students' needs.
I want to see improvement for each of them individually and then as a class to just get stronger and stronger as a class. So I would love to see as many as possible coming out and doing plays and doing their own performances that they create.
Current drama student Douglas Pullman was impressed with Saigeon's efforts to increase student involvement.
I think she's wonderful. It's really nice to have a new face in the class where she's experienced, but she's also open to a lot of new ideas, and she's very understanding of the students, and she's very supportive of the concept of the students being a part of everything, which is cool.
Saigeon wants to continue building the foundations the previous drama teacher left behind.
Miss White, all of the things that she had started, I just want to help continue and grow.
She hopes to get to know the students better throughout the year. And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.